Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David and I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you. And I came across this. That's Science Alert. This should be interesting. Ancient origins of appetite identified in brainless aquatic creature. Sounds like me the last time I went to the pool. Anyway, let's have a little look at this. Even the simplest of creatures know hunger. That ache for food drives decisions and behaviours in all living things. Now, for most of us, the consequent behaviours of hunger originate in our brains. Then it's up to our outer nervous system to let our brains know when we've had enough to eat. But not all animals have brains. Yes. Oh, I know that too well. So university, I should see my family gatherings at Christmas time. So University of Kiel zoologist Christopher Geets and colleagues examined jellyfish relatives found in fresh water, called Hydra, to see how brainless creatures balance the feeling hungry and full. Now, to their surprise, they found Hydra have more sophisticated networks of neurons than expected. Despite their brainlessness, Hydra also have a nervous system, with one network acting like our central nervous system, which includes our brains, and another network acting like our peripheral nervous system, which includes all the nerves outside our brain and spinal cord, including the nerves in our guts. That's really interesting, isn't it? I'm not a scientist by any means, but any marine biologists out there who know more about this than me, please drop a comment below the video because we'd love to hear from. I just love sharing science news like this. I love all science, whether it's marine biology or astrophysics or whatever. I just love it, and I think this is amazing. This discovery is amazing. In Hydra, the network responsible for digestion, N4, is located more internally, while the other network for feeling full, N3, is located more externally, but the two systems are not separated in completely distinct parts of the body like our nervous systems are. Hydra's two distinct nerve populations, one in blue, the other in yellow. There you go. That's very, very interesting. Here it is there. Hydra's two distinct nerve populations, one in blue, the other in yellow. Fascinating. Now, this proves that a very simple system such as the diffuse nerve network of the freshwater polyp is already capable of sensing something as complex as the internal metabolic state and can regulate the related behaviours accordingly, explains Kiel University developmental biologist Thomas Bosch. Now, as usual, I will leave the link to the main article below the video, so you can pop in, check out any embedded links, such as this one here, or check out this video, which is on strange ancient fish had front and back legs. Very, very interesting. I always like to leave that link there so you can, get a bit more science. It's excellent. In a series of experiments, Geets and team show Hydra can indeed detect and change their behaviours according to a sense of feeling full. Now, for example, after feeding the animals, they showed a significantly lower attraction to light stimuli and an equally strong suppression of natural movement patterns, says Geets, also known as a food coma. Fascinating. One possibility, again, my relatives are on Christmas. One possibility is that Hydra brainless relatives. One possibility is that Hydra moves towards the light in search of food, performing a somersault-like motion. Therefore, the feeling of satiety, I believe that's the way you pronounce it, inhibits these behavioural patterns, as fed animals temporarily do not have to search for food. Well, they don't have to look because they've just eaten. That makes sense. When the researchers removed the Hydra's outer network of neurons, it's a bit mean, N3, the animals lost their light orientation abilities and were more likely to open their mouths for food. This suggests that N3 neurons have an inhibitory role on mouth opening. Yes, we could thus, as opposed to my mother at Christmas time trying to referee my relatives and tell them to stop eating all the food. We would thus deduce that the outer population is mainly responsible for locomotion and for the integration of stimuli, explains Geets. By demonstrating this sub-functionalization of neurons in a simple system, we were able to show that certain nerve populations in Hydra can already assume central functions similar to those more complex nervous systems. Interesting. Now, together, the Hydra nervous systems control the translucent animal's appetite, suggesting these separate but communicating systems arose early in animal evolution. Now, while the researchers could not find direct physical connections between the two systems, they suspect their communication occurs chemically. Now, with incredible powers of regeneration and a defiance for aging, Hydra have long fascinated researchers. Yes, I've noticed that. You get a lot of brainless people that look absolutely wonderful and very young. A bit of a worry, though, isn't it? With incredible powers of regeneration and a defiance for aging, Hydra have long fascinated researchers. Now it seems their nervous system may also be able to teach us more about the evolutionary origins of our hunger. This research was published in Cell Reports. Again, there's the little link, so you can pop in there with the link from the main article. But yeah, incredible powers of regeneration. That's something else we could learn too. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so there's our little mate there. There's the Hydra, an ancient origins of appetite identified in brainless aquatic creature. Gee, I love science. I'm just a student of all science. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And this, as I said, is going to, open up a lot of doors for us, particularly with the fact that they regenerate fairly quickly, and they don't seem to age a lot, which is absolutely incredible. Wonder when we could figure out how they do that. That'd be awesome. If anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments. It'd be awesome. We'd love to hear from you. All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video, because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care. And as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
my brain hurts!